The intention for optioning it was to make a film that could truly impact.
And look, here I am running one of the great companies in the world. The two biggest things that we had to accomplish.
Blake Lively's legal fight with Justin Baldoni just took a wild turn, and Disney is now involved. Reports suggest the studio's powerhouse lawyers are backing Baldoni. But why? Is this about protecting creative control, or is Lively being silenced? The hidden details behind this battle will leave you stunned. Hollywood is no stranger to on-set tensions, but the feud between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively has spiraled into a full-blown legal war. What started as creative disagreements over the highly anticipated adaptation of It Ends With Us has now become one of the most controversial lawsuits in the industry. But the real shock came when Disney allegedly stepped in to defend Baldoni. The entertainment giant, known for steering clear of messy Hollywood disputes, is now backing the director with its powerful legal team. This unexpected move has raised countless questions. Why would Disney involve itself in a case that, on the surface, has nothing to do with them?
To many people, it seems like a straight line.
Some industry insiders claim Disney is protecting its long-term interests, suggesting the company may have undisclosed plans with Baldoni. Others believe this is about controlling the film's direction before the controversy overshadows its release. Meanwhile, fans of the novel are deeply concerned that the legal battle will impact the movie's authenticity. Could this lawsuit ruin the adaptation before it even hits theaters? And what does Disney's involvement really mean for Baldoni and Lively's careers? The answers may not be as simple as they seem. It Ends With Us was supposed to be a dream project, a raw, emotional story brought to life by Justin Baldoni's direction and Blake Lively's performance. The novel, loved by millions, explores deep personal themes, making it crucial for the adaptation to stay true to its heartfelt origins. From the moment the cast was announced, fans were excited. Baldoni, known for his emotional storytelling, seemed like the perfect director. Lively, admired for her on-screen presence, was expected to bring the lead character to life with authenticity.
I mean, I feel like in a year and a half, she's equipped to be a babysitter.
But as filming progressed, creative clashes reportedly emerged. Sources claim Lively pushed for a lighter tone, incorporating comedic elements and glamorous visuals. Baldoni, on the other hand, wanted to keep the film raw and grounded, staying faithful to the novel's emotional weight. Initially, these disagreements seemed like normal creative discussions, until rumors surfaced that Lively was feeling pushed out of key decisions. The tension grew, and soon enough, the conflict exploded into the public eye. What was supposed to be a passionate film project turned into a high-stakes legal battle, with both stars fighting for control over the film's direction. And then Lively took an unexpected legal step. In a shocking move, Lively reportedly filed a lawsuit against Baldoni, claiming she was pressured into creative choices she never agreed with.
But Reed was like, I really want to see this character. I want the audience to feel this character.
According to sources, she felt that her concerns were ignored and the film was moving in a direction she no longer supported. But was Lively truly sidelined, or is there more to the story? The lawsuit paints a picture of a star fighting for her artistic vision, but Baldoni quickly pushed back with his own claims. He alleged that Lively was fully involved in the decisions she now opposes, even enthusiastic about them at the time. This legal move shocked Hollywood, as lawsuits between actors and directors of the same film are rare. What made it even more surprising was the $400 million defamation lawsuit Baldoni filed in response. He claimed that Lively's allegations harmed his reputation, and that her public statements distorted the truth. This back-and-forth legal battle divided the industry, with both sides offering conflicting stories. But just when it seemed like this was a classic case of he said, she said, a powerful force entered the scene: Disney. And that's where things got even more complicated. Disney's decision to step into this lawsuit has left many people shocked and confused.
And I was not anticipating that I would be asked back.
The company rarely involves itself in such public disputes, yet here it is, allegedly backing Baldoni's legal team. So, why would Disney take such a bold step? One theory is that Baldoni is being positioned for future collaborations. His reputation as a director known for emotional storytelling aligns with Disney's brand, making him a valuable long-term investment. Another possibility? Damage control. Disney may fear that this controversy could harm the movie's success before it even reaches theaters. By stepping in, they could be working to wrap things up quietly before it gets even messier. Some, however, believe this is a power play. With such a large legal team behind Baldoni, could Disney be silencing Lively's claims before they gain more traction? If so, what does that mean for her career moving forward? One thing is clear: Disney's involvement has changed the stakes entirely. What started as a director-actor dispute is now a battle with major industry implications. And it's not just Disney's influence shaping this case, another voice has entered the conversation. Just when it seemed like the legal battle couldn't get any more intense, another voice entered the conversation. Justin Baldoni's wife. She unexpectedly stepped forward, offering her own account of what really happened behind the scenes, and her statements have only fueled the controversy further. According to sources, Baldoni's wife claims that Blake Lively was never opposed to the creative changes she now criticizes. In fact, she insists that Lively was enthusiastic and engaged throughout the process, particularly when it came to comedic elements and fashion choices. These statements directly contradict Lively's legal claims, making her look as if she's trying to rewrite history. Supporters of Baldoni say this is solid evidence that Lively is attempting to distance herself from decisions she once supported. They argue that Hollywood stars are often quick to shift blame when public perception turns against them. And this may be exactly what's happening here. If Lively had no objections while filming, why is she only speaking out now? Could it be that fan reactions to the adaptation made her rethink her stance? However, Lively's supporters see things differently. They argue that Baldoni's wife isn't an unbiased witness. Of course, she would defend her husband. They claim that a director's spouse stepping in is a classic attempt to control the narrative, making it harder for Lively's concerns to be taken seriously.
I'm a man, and this is a story that is told through the lens of a woman.
But the bigger question is, will her testimony actually impact the case? Some legal experts believe that if Disney's attorneys see Baldoni's wife as a key witness, they may push for her to give a formal deposition. This could put her under intense scrutiny, forcing her to answer tough questions about what she saw during production. Meanwhile, social media is divided. Some fans believe Baldoni's wife is simply telling the truth, exposing inconsistencies in Lively's story. Others argue that this entire situation proves how easily women's voices are dismissed in Hollywood, pointing out that Lively's claims are now being countered by the director's personal circle rather than studio executives. With Disney's lawyers now involved, this testimony could carry even more weight. If they back Baldoni's wife's statements, it could significantly weaken Lively's case. On the other hand, if contradictions emerge, it might raise doubts about Baldoni's side of the story. The key question remains: who is really telling the truth? Is Lively standing up for creative integrity, or is she trying to avoid accountability for choices she once embraced? And if Baldoni's wife plays a bigger role in the legal proceedings, could this turn the case in his favor? One thing is clear: this lawsuit is more than just a battle between two Hollywood stars. With personal relationships, corporate involvement, and major reputations on the line, the stakes have never been higher. But how will this impact Baldoni and Lively's careers moving forward? No matter who wins, this lawsuit has already altered the careers of both Baldoni and Lively. If Lively loses, it could impact her reputation in the industry, making studios hesitant to work with her. A legal loss could lead to fewer opportunities, especially for major roles in high-stakes projects. If Baldoni loses, even with Disney's backing, his credibility as a director could take a major hit. Would studios still trust him to lead big-budget films? Or would this controversy leave a lasting stain? Beyond their personal careers, this case sets a dangerous precedent for future Hollywood disputes. Will actors feel more pressured to stay silent on creative disagreements? Or will this case empower more stars to speak out? Regardless of the legal outcome, the film itself may suffer the most. Fans are already worried that It Ends With Us will be overshadowed by lawsuits, corporate involvement, and public drama. Will the final product be true to the book, or will it carry the weight of all these conflicts? One thing is for sure: this legal war is far from over. With so many conflicting stories, it's hard to know who's telling the full truth. Did Blake Lively really fight for artistic integrity, or was she part of the decisions all along? Is Disney's involvement about supporting Baldoni or protecting its own interests? The lawsuit's outcome could change everything, not just for the film, but for the careers of both Baldoni and Lively. So, what do you think? Whose side are you on? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Hollywood updates.